I don't think open world games are the problem. I think they stopped doing the one thing that made them worth playing. They stopped hiding things, and now most of them just feel empty. Not bad, not broken, just empty in a way that makes you stop caring after a few hours. Open worlds used to feel like you were discovering something. You didn't just follow icons, you found things. You'd turn a corner and stumble into something that you weren't supposed to see yet. A hidden base in Ghost Recon Wildlands, a random encounter that wasn't on the map, or a side path that actually went somewhere. And the important thing is, you didn't always find something, but the possibility that you might was enough to keep you going. Even games like Dragon Age Inquisition, which people criticize now, still had moments where you going off the obvious path actually paid off. Not because you completed something, but because you were curious and the game rewarded you for that. I was playing Metroid Prime 4 recently, and there's this desert area that just stretches on forever. It's not ugly, it's actually well made, but nothing happens there. There is no hidden secrets, there is no strange structure in the distance that makes you wonder if you should go there and check it out. No moment where you probably think, I'm not supposed to be here yet. It's just space. And that's when I realized that something has changed in how these worlds get built. Open worlds don't start with discovery anymore, they start with efficiency. The map gets built first, then someone fills it with icons so it doesn't look empty. But then you'd realize that icons are not discovery, they're just instructions. Once everything is marked, exploration stops being curiosity. It becomes a route optimization, so instead of exploring a world, you're just moving between tasks inside a large space that exists to justify its own size. And it works on paper because it looks impressive. Massive map, hundreds of markers, and 100 hours of content. But none of that actually means there's something worth finding. Older open world games worked differently, not because they were smaller, but because they were denser. Ghost Recon Wildlands didn't always tell you where things were. So when you found something, it felt like you actually found it, not like you completed a task. And that is very different because discovery only works when the game doesn't guarantee it. If the game already marked it for you, it already told you it's there, already pointed you towards it. Then you didn't find anything, you just following directions. People talk about open world fatigue like it's about size, but I don't think that is the case. I think it's about trust. If I walk in one direction and there's never anything there that is worth remembering, if I explore and it always leads to the same type of rewards, or if everything worth finding is already on the map, then the world stops being something I explore. It becomes something I manage. So I don't think open worlds are dying. Discovery is. And without discovery, size doesn't really matter anymore. Because a world isn't just space, it's what that space hides. And right now, most games aren't actually hiding anything at all.